Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Shield Heroes Season 4, Episode 9. We took out Orochi last episode. It was a pretty cool fight. We had a bunch of 3D on the snake itself, but at least the characters were still moving around in the 2D space, and the animations for their movements and attacks and everything had a few good moments of animation that I quite enjoyed. So that was interesting. We know that there's more of these big beasts sealed around the country, so I wonder if we'll have to deal with more of those or what we get into this episode. I don't know. We kind of took it out, and then I don't remember if we had something that led us in like the next direction or not. So I guess we'll just start this episode and see. We're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right. Uh, okay. Nice. Hmm. The divine bird. Hmm. There's just a ceremony that you can do that can just change leaders? Sadina. What is that adorable outfit? Is this Sadina? It looks like her, but maybe it's someone that just has a similar scheme? Interesting, okay. I will say, guys, I am running a little bit late on my schedule for recording tonight, so my discussion, depending on what happens, if I don't want to I don't want to hinder the reaction because I have one more show to watch after this one, but I could put that one off. Um, it's not necessary that I watch it tonight. Uh, but I may cut the discussion a little short if it's not like basically my point is if crazy stuff happens, I'll take the time to talk about it. But if not much too crazy happens, uh sometimes I ramble about really small stuff. I may try to like cut some of those small parts out and make it a little shorter of a video. But we'll see. Knowing me, I'll still talk for roughly the same amount of time because I just won't pay attention and I'll just start rambling. Because that's how I do, apparently. Alright. Zodia. Interesting. Okay. So they are still resisting. Makes sense. No one wants to just give up their leadership role. Damn. Filo. They're always so protective. The way she talks is always wild. Eh, I don't know that he had anything to do with it. Oh! Okay, this is a different person. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. It must be from her clan, right? She said someone from my clan. That's why they look so similar. She's bad with directions. I mean, we're definitely running into her again. She's... Spot the character design that's important. Oh my god, what did he do? Oh my god. I thought... I laughed because I thought Naofumi was giving permission for her to, like, slug him or something. This guy needs to chill. Every hour of every day, he just... Oh my god, her again. I can't read points. So dramatic. You're that girl from before! Ah, episode title. We're a part of it, so... This guy. Okay, so she's old enough to drink, or this world doesn't have a drinking age? I don't know if we ever really established that. What is that guy? Oh. That's very pretty. Having like the tree like inside the building or something. What is it? Oh, we've seen this before. Yeah, those are the like highly concentrated alcohol or something, right? Komai. Ugh. Dude, have you ever learned like you're older, you should have learned by now that like I feel like women aren't too attracted to desperation. What was that? What was that look from side? I've seen games similar to that in like in other anime. I have no idea how the game works though. The glitchy god. So crazy how Cyan just kind of showed up, and I know we got a lot of her info and stuff, but there wasn't like I almost expected like a whole like arc from her in some way or something more, but now she's just kind of like around, you know? So interesting. Oh, well, yeah. Now will Sedina see this and oh my god, very forward. I wonder if she's also like a whale demi-human. Of course you are. Because every girl that's introduced in the show has to want to love Naofumi. I wonder if there's going to be a better reason than just attraction of some kind. It's like he's still like kind of like a kid, like high strung, just like maybe high strung's the wrong word, but sort of ADD sort of type of personality. And he's like, Can I do anything for you? Oh, I'm gonna go over here and do this. Hmm. They keep bringing that up. Interesting. Huh. Oh, she's listening. Okay. It's interesting. I don't know. Oh, she's lurking. Oh. What the heck? That didn't look like her, so who was that she was seeing in that flash? And who was it doing the killing? Hmm. Oh my god, this girl. Did she go in with her clothes on? Did she not see him driving the cart? Or is she playing dumb? Hmm. Is somehow Zodia sent to like hmm. Is she gonna be going after Raftalia maybe? Like the aloof persona, a way to get close. But she's really like a capable assassin or something. Okay, maybe not. Is Raftalia gonna be there? Man, I really want to learn more about her, but oh shit, of course. Yeah, so she's working for the enemy, probably. Very interesting. We're running out of time, but I wanted to learn more, is what I was trying to say before. I wonder if that's what this Zodia is doing. Dirty work she talked about. Yeah. Is she the new Miko? Miko? Or is Sedina still the Miko? Even though she left. Damn. I'm actually pretty spooky. Maybe. Okay. I expected some kind of like an attack, a preemptive attack of some kind. An assassination attempt or something. Damn. Alright. We lost some of our forces to that distraction. I wonder if that was Zodia at all. Gonna be Zodia. Hmm. Is it? Oh, the signature on his card, right? That's right. She gave him the card, which had the orca on it, so I feel like he should have put two and two together, you know? She looks like Sedina. She gave you a card with an orca on it. um and then didn't she talk out loud about like doing like dirty work and stuff right in front of him? But yeah, so I imagine that card we just saw was or the signature we saw was the same one on the card that he recognized. So yeah, Zodia is gonna be she's the current water dragon Miko, which is what Sedina used to be. Interesting. And like one person every generation, I think she said, gets selected to be the water dragon Miko. But now one every generation, the previous one wouldn't be. So do they just retire the previous one for the new one, or can there be more than one? I don't know. Anyway, she seemed like an interesting character. She didn't seem like a bad person. Like the way she talked about like how she thinks the current emperor is doing their best, but she also thinks Raftalia has the capability of like making everyone smile, and she wonders, because the nation's in a bad spot, maybe we can fix that. That is it, guys, for episode 9. But yeah, so I do think she could be. I mean, especially with Sedina on our side, I feel like she's someone that could be converted to our side. Now, also, she mentioned the whole, like, hey, let's get married, uh, and then she said, like, oh, did you take that seriously? And then when Naofumi, like, walked away or something, she was like, well, I did really mean it. I don't remember exactly what she said, but hinted that she was serious. So, interesting. I don't know if it's going to be something like a political marriage of some kind. Like, does she... Maybe she was playing dumb because we saw her watching. I can't imagine if she saw her, she didn't see Naofumi at the front of that cart, right? Like, that's just one thing that seems a little weird to me that she wouldn't notice that. So, if we assume that she did notice that, then yeah, well, we'd be... She'd know that Naofumi is close to Raftalia, and then maybe thinking about some kind of, like, political marriage of some kind. I don't know. Trying to find a way to solve this without violence. She also sent the letter. Really interesting. I wonder if the attack on the city behind them and everything... I wonder, she said that it was like a group of her people that went out of control. She had no... She didn't intend for that to happen. I wonder if that's true. Or if she's just a strategist of some kind, and this is a move that she chose to do for some purpose, right? I'm curious. It was a bit of a slower episode, I will say. It was a very slow-rolled introduction to Zodia, just having her keep popping up at random moments and everything. The fact that she looked so similar to Sedina, I almost feel like it might have been supposed to be a mystery for at least the first couple interactions, but the fact that I mistook her for Sedina when she first showed up, I just thought Sedina changed her outfit or something, you know? That, like, already had me down the path that I instantly just thought she was... And then Sedina mentioned, like, her clan this episode, too, so I was like, okay, I put two and two together. She's a part of that clan, and it would make sense that she's the water dragon Miko and everything, so... But, yeah, like I said, I don't know if it was really supposed to be a mystery or anything, but they made it pretty obvious, which then a lot of, like, the slowness of... If we just have so much going on, like... Well, we have maybe 3 episodes left. Are we even gonna wrap up the cute and low shit this season? I mean, I hope so. I'm assuming, like, maybe it goes to 13 or something. Let's see how many episodes there are. My Anime List, Shield Hero, Season 4. 12 episodes. Yeah, we have 3 episodes left, so... I hope we do. I mean, I guess we are gear. They basically said if we take this old kingdom, what was it called? Shit. Either way, if we old capital, that's what it was. If we take the old capital, then they can do, like, the ascension ceremony and stuff. So it seems like we are at the home stretch of this, but not only do we need to, like, get all this sorted, we also need the time to, like, establish some kind of way that this government can rule itself or something like that, because I don't think Raftalia is going to be staying here to do it, and then we need to leave and, you know, prep for the next side quest that delays us from the Phoenix, right? Because, you know what's going to happen next season. We still haven't dealt with what the Filolio Queen, right? What was her name? I can't remember her name. But was it Fitoria? It might have been Fitoria. She had something that she wanted from Naofumi. Watch, I bet we're gonna get done with this, and then the first half of next season's gonna be Fitoria, and then maybe we'll finally get the Phoenix, and that'll be the whole next season. It's wild. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy, like, aspects of this show. It's just there's story elements here that I really love. But the problem is I want answers to some of, like, the bigger story elements. and it just feels like we just keep getting delayed. It feels like the author was like, okay, well, I have like X amount of chapters thought up to wrap up this story, but I want to keep making money off this, so I'm gonna just keep pumping out random other stuff, so that way it takes us a while to end. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm crazy, but it just... I almost feel like I'm watching a shonen and I'm watching like Naruto with filler arcs and stuff where it's like I could see people coming up with like a watch order for people that want to watch this show, and it's just gonna be like watch season 1 and then season 7 or something, and then that's all you really need, you know? Or maybe a bit of season 2. I can't remember all of what happened in season 2. But I almost feel like, I don't know. Maybe like I almost feel like all of season 1 is good to watch, and then whatever that wherever it was placed, because I can't remember at this point, for the arc that had to do with the guy like making the waves and stuff, or like trying to induce the waves in some way. I don't have full memory of how that all worked. Like, I almost feel like you could watch that part and then just skip to the Phoenix. Like, skip everything else that we've seen. And it's like, that doesn't feel good, right? Like, yes, we've like developed characters, but it's not like our characters have really, like, we don't have a good idea of the skill system. We know Raftalia became the katana hero, or the katana vassal weapon wielder, or whatever, however you word it. And it's like, so like, yeah, she gains some power there, but other than that, like, Naofumi just randomly gets new abilities and stuff, so it's like, or he randomly like shows off abilities that we've never seen, and I don't know, it just feels like there's not much character development anymore. It's more so just dealing with the side quests the author's throwing at us, and the characters are just the same as they have been for a while, right? Obviously, we got a little bit of development with Foal and Atla and their parents and stuff like that, which ended up having Foal grow up to the way that he is. But even like this episode, we had the whole Atlas stuff of like, you shouldn't keep spoiling her. It's like, I don't know where that came from. Like, she just wants to like protect Naofumi and stuff, and it's like, up until like, a few days ago, they were like this roughly the same age, Foal and Atla. And now it's like, just because Foal had this like magical growth spurt, he now has to be like controlling of Atla. I don't know. It just, there's something about it that just almost feels like forced character development, where it feels like now down the road, like Raftalia set up the idea that if you spoil her too much, it's gonna backfire on you in the long run. And it just feels like that was set up just to make something happen down the road and be like, yeah, see, we foreshadowed this, guys. But it just feels kind of forced. I don't know. But I hate to gripe about this show because, like I said, there's a lot of aspects about it I enjoy. I like the characters for who they are. I just wanna get into the Phoenix and get into the waves and learn more about, like, you know, try to stopping the waves in these other worlds, and how does this all play out. And there's so many things that I was interested in early on in the show that I can't even remember now because we've detoured so hard, you know? Like, there's like old texts and stuff like from previous heroes that have like written in Japanese on the walls and stuff, and it's like, I want to learn more about them, and, you know, more about what made the Shield Hero so isolated here, but so revered in Siltvelt, and the Shield Hero was like, seemed to be loved by Fitoria and stuff like that, but like, why, what, like, how is this all like gonna come together to a finale? And I feel like I'm starting to lose myself in these side quests, you know? But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. Should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.